Okay. Um, Basically, it's pretty much everything you said, except for the big rig. It's gonna make a lot of noise and it's gonna attract a lot of zombies. And I mean, hell, put a air horn on the motherfucker and drive through them. You're not gonna have a problem, right? Just don't put any really big spikes on it, because when you spike them, they'll get all clogged on the spike, and you're gonna have to clean them off. And it won't do anything after. Just knock them over. Really doesn't. It's not effective. If you're gonna do it, use a blade. Um, Another point. You said get a samurai sword. If you are seriously considering preparing, you you don't want a battle ready katana or samurai sword. You can find a lot of those really cheap online. You don't want that. You want the real thing made out of real steel, because the battle ready stuff and for training and stuff like that, one, they aren't as sharp, two, they break, and three, they're just really ineffective compared to the real thing. So you're gonna need to get the real thing. When you're using a firearm, pistols are good, yes, but you need to reload the clip a lot. So either you're gonna have a lot of bullets on you, or you're gonna have a lot of clips on you, and preferably the clips, because you don't want to be loading in the bullets one at a time. So, moving on to sniper rifles. You don't want these. No matter how many people say that you can snipe them off and keep them off you, unless you are in a very large area protecting a lot of people, you don't need sniper rifles, because they're meant for distance. Zombies that far, they don't matter. They're not gonna come for you unless they hear you, unless they smell you. Then they're too close. Then what do? Use an AK-47. Now a lot of people will disagree with me, because the AK is fairly inaccurate. Well, you don't need an M16 or an M4A1, because those are distance and very accurate. If they're that far off, they're not going to hurt you. If you want something with a lot of power, first of all, that will put a bullet in their brain, you want to get an AK. Instead of jamming one every 100 bullets or 100 rounds, this may jam every 1,000 rounds. Instead of accuracy that you're getting more in firepower, and you may be getting more in the fire rate. Now it only takes one bullet to the brain to destroy it. That's all you need. You can fit approximately 30 rounds into a clip. You put 30 rounds into a clip, that's 30 zombies that you can kill approximately, but always go 10 less, because you're never gonna always get a headshot. Now disagree with me all you like. Shotguns are pretty ineffective unless they're really, really close to you. Then you're too close, and the blood could splatter on you, and you get infected. I mean, you gotta think of this all the way through. You don't want to barricade yourself in unless it's absolutely necessary, but you don't want to be moving around a lot either. I mean, if you're fortifying a house, you nail boards to the doors, you go to the top floor, and you rip up all the stairs, you get all your supplies, you put it up there. If you need a generator, get something that's very, very silent, because any noise will cause zombies to come. You want thick, heavy shades if you're going to be using lights, unless you're going to let the light go out after the sun goes down. You're going to have thicker, heavy shades. You're going to want to board up those windows fairly good. You're going to have to board up the stairway, and you're going to have an emergency escape route to the roof. Because if you're going to the roof, that way you can maybe get across to another house, or you have a chance of escaping if your area is breached. So, what did we learn from this? 1. A lot of noise attracts a lot of zombies. 2. Blades are best. They don't need reloading. 3. If you're using firearms, pistols are secondary. Don't go for pistols as much as you would for an AK-47. These are accurate guns for what you need them for. Because you don't need a very high-range gun. Like a sniper rifle, you do not need that. Shotguns, you're a little too close. Just a little. Regular rifles for hunting, that's okay. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it. Don't like them. They wouldn't be good in that situation because they're going to be too close anyway. You'd be cocking it back all the time. It's not worth it, really. But if you must, if you're protecting a lot of people, get a rifle. That way you can cut down the chance of them coming. Only if you're protecting other people. That's it. Simple as that. We also learned how to barricade a house. Rip up the stairs, board up the doors, and board up the windows. It's fairly simple. There are too many people who put too much thought into this. I've read many books on this. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. If you guys have any questions, put it in the comments below. And if you guys are watching this from my channel with my subscribers and all, you guys are awesome and learn something new. You should go back to the Gradual Report and subscribe to him too if you didn't come from him. And if you didn't come from him, subscribe to me. Up there. It's all good. I'm just gonna let this run because YouTube has cut off my videos a lot lately. So, rah. So, you guys who are sticking around, if it doesn't cut me off, you guys are awesome. Just because you are awesome.